So is it worth it to upgrade from a Samsung Galaxy A11 to a OnePlus Nord 200? Well, I'd have to answer with an emphatic yes. First of all, it processes everything in half the time. So that right there is pretty much the only reason I need, because it saves me so much time on average. But additionally, it puts out a bit more brightness than the Galaxy A11, I'd say. Has plenty of extra RAM on it because it has that extra 32 gigabytes. It doesn't have the same annoying button combo for screenshots, which is the most annoying feature of the Galaxy A11, is having to press both of those buttons on the right hand side at the same time. And so often it's a miss, it's a miss, it's a miss. I gotta try again. There's accidental screenshots and end up having to erase those later. It's pretty annoying. The Galaxy A11, pretty annoying. Now, another one of the great features of this Nord 200 is that even though it was supposed to be a bit different size, I thought it still works with my old case from the Galaxy A11, which was supposed to be like 6.1 inches, and this one's now 6.5 inches, I thought was the specs that, from what I remember, and yet it seems to fit just the same. So, interesting there, that there seems to be no real size difference, apparently, and I can still use it with the Nord 200. Yeah, it's a little inconvenient because I can't use the flashlight without taking it off, fully. But it does have clearance for the cameras, and the volume buttons I can tap through the case on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side I can use the bottom button to power it on and power it off. So that works. One of the best things about the Nord 200 that I like over and above the Galaxy A11 is it has improved choices for sound effects for the notifications and ringtones. So I really enjoy having a much more favorable sound effect. I probably could go out and download stuff and put it in there, but it's nice just having it already programmed in and I can just choose. I like that very much. The displayed keyboard is slightly larger, and that's very helpful. I'm not missing the letters of the keyboard near as much, and so again it's a whole lot less annoying. So hats off to the guys that developed the Nord 200. It seems to be a bit better on all fronts. The refresh rate of 90 Hertz has been celebrated by others, and I celebrated as well. I believe my old phone had a refresh rate of 60, if I'm not mistaken. It might be, I'm not going to go check it out, but maybe that plays into why it seems to process faster too. But that was great. So the only downside that I've noticed is only linked to a Baseball 9 app that I like to play while I'm waiting for orders, because I do a lot of Instacart deliveries, part-time in that. So I have a much harder time exiting from the Baseball 9 game that I like to play while waiting for orders. I used to be able to double tap on the order notifications while playing the game and get straight over to the order within a reasonable amount of time, although the processing time was much greater on the old phone, of course, and so the order would be gone by the time I got there a lot of times. And so there's probably less chance of that on the Nord 200 because it processes faster. But unfortunately I have to do a swipe from the bottom of the screen by the time I do that, and I hit the 3-button notification icon on the right and then try to scroll left and right to the other app. It takes a number of seconds, and sometimes the order's likely still to be gone by the time I do all of those actions. But get used to the new actions. I can still nab some orders pretty quickly. It's not too terrible of a down feature there. Not too bad of a downgrade at all. So everything's pretty much upside for the spending the extra money. Just that one thing that I've noticed I don't like, but everything else is peachy. Anyways, I hope you find this review to be helpful for you, and my opinion of the Nord 200 to be helpful for you. And like and subscribe. Bye for now.